Hi, I'm Cole.
And I'm James.
And welcome to
Let's Talk Retro.
And we're here today with our first video where you can actually see us.
Yes.
We're actually here.
My face.
Let us know in the comments if you think that's a good thing or you think it's a bad thing. could be debatable, that.
Yeah, we're old enough. We can take the abuse.
But anyway, what are we going to be doing today, James?
Today we are going to watch some of our favourite intros and ramble on about them.
Yeah, some of our favourite retro game intros. And first of all, we're going to be starting off with Conkers Bad Fur Day. So we're going to let you watch the intro in its entirety, and then we'll come back and have a little bit of a chat about it.
See you in a minute.
Stupid logo. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, get it. Marvelous. Well, there I am, Conquer the King, King of all the land. Who'd have thought that? But how did I come to this, I hear you say? And who are those strange fellows that surround my throne, I hear you also say? Well, it's a long story. Come closer, and I'll tell you. It all started yesterday. What a day that was. It's what I call a bad fur day.
Hi, you've reached Barry's place. I'm not available to answer the phone, obviously. However, if you leave your name and number and you sound cute, I may ring you back. Ciao.
Hi, Barry. Hello? Barry, if you better pick up. Hello? Oh, anyway, look.
I'm gonna be a bit late. Well, out with a couple of the guys, and they're off tomorrow to some, I don't know, fight some war somewhere. Anyway,
I'll see ya. Love you. Mwah, mwah.
I think she won. Conker, put the phone down. Oh, right. Whose round is it? Yours. What, again? Okay. Can someone lend me a $5? I don't feel so good now. You guys enjoy yourself and all that, and I'll probably see you sometime next week. I gotta go home. I'll go this way. Oh, no, that's the toilets. No, this way. Yeah, that's better. Didn't feel it tonight. Ooh, hang on a sec. Sorry about that, old chap. Gotta go. Can't quite make it out. Anyway, it seems pretty familiar to me. Come on, quick. Go ahead, be quick. Be quiet. Huh? What was that? This way, I suppose. Milk, sire? No. Oh no. It's gonna be one of those days.
So that was a look at the intro to Conkers Bad Fur Day. Quite a good game, I think. I've not actually played it myself. You played it?
Yep, a bit of a cult following that game has now. Originally, when it came out near the end of the N64's life cycle, Rare showed it to an audience, and I think people complained it was too cutesy.
Right.
And then they remodeled it and made it a bit more badass.
Yeah, it's very adult, the humour in it. I love the way at the beginning when Conkers comes out and just chainsaws up the N64 logo.
Yeah, take that, Nintendo.
Yeah, it's quite a funny moment. And the actual introduction made me laugh quite a bit all the way through it, you know, the way he was getting drunk. The name of the pub, the Cock and Pheasant, is it? No,
Cock and Plucker.
Cock and Plucker.
I think it is,
Cock and Plucker. I think I've been down to Cock and Pheasant.
Yeah, that's me here.
Yeah. But yeah, the Cock and Plucker, yeah. And just try saying that when you're drunk, I suppose. But yeah, it's, let's say, I've not actually got the game. I think you've got copies.
Yep, found it luckily in didn't want to pay eBay prices, as who does. Found it at a local car boot for £5.
£5.
I mean, it's taken 10 years to find it for £5, but
And it goes for what, about 150?
Yeah, eBay prices, it's just goes up every year. So it's about 80 quid for the cart only now. Ooh, anything from 100 to crazy people trying to make money for 150 box. It's a good game, but you know, who can afford that?
A lot of money, isn't it? And I suppose it's sort of quite rare then, you know.
Yeah, 50 or 55,000, I think, copies they made.
Released towards the end of the N64's sort of life, really, the lifespan. So that was Conkers Bad Fur Day. Anyway, I want to play that at some point, so I'll have to perhaps borrow your copy and give it a go.
Yeah, of course.
The next one we're going to be having a look at is Oddworld, Abe's Oddysee on the PlayStation. And when this came out, it was again. It was a really good intro, good introduction to the game. It's a game that I love. So
sets the story well, doesn't it?
It does. So let's have a look at the trailer and, or not the intro, sorry, and we're going to get back to you.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's check it out. Errol, run VT.
This is Rupture Farms. They say it's the biggest meat processing plant on Oddworld. I used to work here. Well, I was really a slave, like all the others. That's me. My name is Abe. I was Employee of the Year. Now I'm dead meat. I crossed the meanest boss in the world, Mullock the Gluckin. My whole life changed in just one day. I was working late one night at Rupture Farms. We used to make meat munchies. Until the meaches were through. We still made pearmite pies. And we made some good scrap cakes too. I thought I had a good job, but that was before I knew. How we'd make new and tasty, I was still to find. The truth, it turned out. Now that would blow my mind. The Gluckins were scared, 'cause profits were grim. Paramites and scrabs had been turning up thin.
They're going down. What? What are you doing, huh? What?
But Mullock was cool.
Hey, bud.
He had a plan. This new kind of meat. It was us!
We'll chop them up.
I just had to escape. I just had to be free. And I didn't even know I had a destiny. So, get me out of here!
Errol? Who the hell is Errol?
Errol from Roland Rat.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
That's a bit of retro.
That's my best impression.
Your best impression. Good. That was just a bit of retro TV for those of you in the UK who remember Roland Rat. But anyway, that was Oddworld, Abe's Oddysee.
Yeah.
And again, I said I really enjoyed that intro when it came out, and it's just the way he sort of just quite comical, but also quite dark in the way that he actually finds out that it's his race that's now been made into the pies.
He was Employee of the Year. Now he's going to be in a pie.
He's going to be in a pie or bar, unless you help him escape from being in a pie.
That's a good game. If you haven't played it, you should
definitely
play it.
Yeah, definitely. So finally today we're going to be taking a look at Resident Evil. So if I was you, I'd get your cushions ready.
Yeah, scary.
And hide behind your cushions because it's a bit of a scary intro. But it was one of the first ones I remember that used FMV, sort of mixed with slightly sort of bits of graphics. So we'll take a look at that and we'll be back afterwards to tell you a little bit about what we thought about it.
See you in a couple of minutes.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission.
Found it?
No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here!
Run for that house!
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
Oh, is it over?
I think so. I think we can. I think it's safe to come out now. That was quite. It's not overly scary, I suppose. It's a bit cheesy in many ways. Bit sort of almost. I don't know. I suppose it came out in the 90s, didn't it? It was Resident Evil, but almost very 80s the way that you had done the TV bit at the end with showing the cast sort of thing.
Question is, where are they now?
I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, leave a comment.
Probably dead.
If you know any of the yeah, probably got killed by monsters.
Monsters and the zombies. Yeah.
Leave a comment if you know who these people are, and if you don't, then.
Yeah, it's. I say I found it back when I first started the game quite a good intro, an introduction into the game. It introduces you to all the characters very well. Again, I say a little bit cheesy, maybe.
Yeah, it's trying to get you interested in the what's ahead in the game, because it's a massive game, as you probably know, and it's quite eerie.
Very cinematic as well. I mean, today we're used to cinematic, great big cinematic intros into the latest blockbuster games, almost like watching a movie. And that was back when it sort of really all started coming into it, the movie clips and making it like a movie intro. So maybe a bit of a groundbreaking introduction really there, or intro video.
Yeah, Biohazard in Japan it was called as well.
Yeah,
bit of nuisance facts.
bit of facts.
Yeah, Biohazard. Well, they call it. I mean, Biohazard over here means something else, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it is a biohazard because they didn't know what the creature was or where it was from, and yeah, you're bored. Okay, so yeah, that was Biohazard.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident
on
Evil,
the PlayStation
as we know it, on PS1. Go get it if you haven't got it. It's cheap. It's a good game. It's cheap. That's why I like cheap.
So that's game over for another edition of Let's Talk Retro.
Thank you very much for joining us again.
What do you think of those intros that we watched today? Do you remember those? Do you have any comments on them? If you do, please leave your comments in the box down below. We'd love to hear them.
Yeah, comments are good.
Yeah.
If you like the video, if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. There's loads more to come, and we look forward to making more videos.
So take care, and remember what you got to do, James.
Keep it retro.
See you soon.
Bye.
James. Colin. Let's talk retro.